Hello, Navdeep ma'am. It's good to see you after so long.
Hi, Hina. Good to see you too. Good
How
to
have
see
you
you too.
been? Happy Diwali to you.
God is very kind and happy Diwali to you too,
Thank you.
Hina. Happy Diwali.
And congratulations on this new venture. And thank you for coming to our rescue every time.
Thank you all for joining. And thank you. Your kids did a wonderful job. I'm sure some of you might be on and off seeing the participation of the children. It was amazing. Wonderful points they all were covering. My name is Sheil. I'm founder of Fuge. Thank you for being here. Next.
I'm here, she.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so we have the full quorum from Fuge team. Excellent. So this is a leadership program, as you would have seen for the last 60 minutes for children. We are launching the program for 18 weeks. The level 1 will be soft skills starting next Sunday. Batches will be and classes will be conducted how you saw today. It will be 60 minutes. And it will be Sunday. Junior batch will be around 10 o'clock in the morning. Senior batch will be this time 2 o'clock. The case study or pre-read that was sent today will be similar to how you will be receiving things, but it should not take more than 5 to 7 minutes of children. We will be being mindful of the time because we understand children are engaged in a lot of different activities. In the 60 minutes, you will get quick bites on industry, quick bites on a skill. There will be role plays and activities. We do envision that after the 18 weeks, the kids would have come out a lot better from the communication point from day 1 to day 18. That's the vision we are seeing. Much more knowledgeable about the industry and global affairs around them. The idea is you should see a difference in your kids is basically the vision that we have. Obviously, to the extent the children will be engaging and taking part, we will try, like Navdeep ma'am will try. Nancy is here from Toastmasters to take any questions. I'll be taking the third piece after life skills and communications is done. So we'll try and ensure that every child participates and talks. The idea is if every Sunday they are speaking for 20-30 minutes at this rigor, then by 18 weeks, which is 4 months, they would definitely come out a lot different than what you are seeing today. So that's the vision. We all are here from teachers' point of view. Any questions you have, happy to answer. I have a 9-year-old, and that's why I've designed this program. Been in the industry for around 17 years before I left and started this.
Ma'am, I want to ask Navdeep, ma'am, because I was on and off not here. So Fateh attended the session and he is excited. He is loving it. But from Navdeep ma'am's point of view, how did she find it? Whether they will be able to sit for such a long time and interact in that way with the role plays, whatever they have taught. In between, I was on and off not here. So wanted to ask, what is this program like and further?
Aman, Fateh is how old?
Ma'am, he is 9 years old.
Yeah.
But he attended the session because I was missing it for the past 2 weeks. So I thought,
So,
okay,
yeah,
he's okay. Yeah.
he will be able to do. Given today, whatever was his level, Aman, he was very excited to share what he knew. And since he knew about the case study, he knew who Luca was, what did he do? Oh, he wrote to him, then he sent the minifigures back to Lego, sent him the minifigures. So he knew exactly what was happening. He's good to take part, but in the younger kids. The elder kids is a little higher. So
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
yeah. Nancy is here. She is representing Toastmasters International, which is also going to be part of the 18 weeks. So if you have any questions, then maybe she can also take up.
Ma'am, I have a question. Like today, the topic was be responsible. So, how is the curriculum spanned for 18 weeks? What are the different topics
Sure.
um,
Sure.
that the children
So
can be guided towards?
sure. So the 18 weeks are divided into 3 modules. So we have a LaunchPad leadership program for children. We are launching the level 1, which is only about the soft skills part. So this entire 18 weeks is going to be soft skills. The first module is what Navdeep ma'am will be covering, which is life skills, which is being responsible, empathy, collaboration, being respectful, listening skills. All of these will be covered in 8 weeks. And when I say 8 weeks, 1 session per Sunday in a similar format what you saw. Then the second will be Toastmasters will be conducting the communications part, which will be writing structure, body language, and maybe Nancy can fill in for us 2 minutes. And then the last bit will be global citizenship, which is again like global awareness, reading newspapers, global affairs, what is happening between Trump and whatnot, right? So the idea of this entire program is to bring the leadership part out from the children point of view, right? So this is much beyond what school covers, and making them prepared to what is happening around them. Like if somebody is seeing your children, they should feel the difference in the children, that what are your child doing? So if that question comes by end of 18 weeks, we believe we have done our job. Yeah, Nancy, you want to cover what we'll be covering in the Toastmasters bit for communications?
Sure. So when we say communication, what we will be covering there is not just the communication, how do you speak, but also some very critical parts of our communication. For example, we have a section called table topics where we prepare the children to attempt impromptu speaking. This is where they are not just learning speaking, but critical thinking as well. Then there is a section called evaluation where they get to learn how to give feedback and receive feedback. And this is where they get to understand it is not only about pointing out the criticalities of a particular speech, but also understanding how to share their feedback in a certain way that the other person is not hurt. So, as we are already covering life skills, they will be prepared with the base of the life skills in the very first 8 weeks, and then top it up with the 5 weeks of Toastmasters public speaking training, where we will have skills like communication skills, active listening skills, critical thinking skills, all these in experiential format. A project where it's going to take hardly maybe an hour during the week, where they are writing down their speech, preparing their speech, and then presenting the speech on Sundays whenever the program is scheduled. She'll be able to share the details of the program when it comes to timings and all. But that's where only thing that they need to do is prepare a speech during the week and then present the speech on the D day. And rest of the things will be impromptu. Rest of the things will be within the session, during the session, where they will get the feedbacks.
Yeah, thank you, Nancy. And while life skills, the first 8 weeks and the last 5 weeks is 60 minutes, Toastmasters program has a specific set of patterns, and there will be 5 weeks, 90 minutes. And plus they are not going to go ahead with the case study format that we have for the remaining 2 modules. As Nancy pointed out, they have their specific curriculum, which is, so they will come back with their own study material, and you will have by the end of second module a communications Toastmasters certificate and all those things. So we will share the entire details in the deck that you will receive today. And regarding batches, we have broken it into grade 3, 4 in the morning, 5 to 7 in the evening. We try to keep the rigor on the higher side because that's the aim. The kids should pull up, seeing the conversations in what their circle or what their friends are doing. If you believe you guys are the right judge, if your kids should participate in the younger batch, go ahead, do it. If you think that they are good enough to participate in the senior batch, please go ahead, do it. And that's why we will share both the recordings to you today. Go ahead, see it, and then decide. But I think you are the best judge to decide. But we will, one thing that I would like to say is we will not lesser the rigor for a child, because we want the child to catch up. We will continue to point the child to participate, but we will not lessen the rigor of the entire class because the child, let's say, is younger and attending in the senior batch. One more thing, Toastmasters again has a specific pattern of giving the program. So there they have not divided it into junior and senior batch. The 5 sessions Toastmasters will be conducting will be combined for the batch 1 and batch 2. because I think they have some grade 7-year-old to 13-year-old as a whole, the program, but I guess they are the experts and they have been doing it for years. So I leave it to them, and I understand they will be able to do justice across this spectrum of age group. Right, Nancy? Because that's one question I saw in the group for the morning also.
Yes, so Toastmasters is a 100-year-old organization that is following the same structure across the globe. Whether you are talking about US, UK, Australia, Beirut, Egypt, Lebanon, I've attended meetings across the globe, so I can confidently say so. This is the same structure that we follow. Even we have got some Gevels clubs where we have got children participating from the age of 7 onwards till 18. So this is the same structure that works for all. We will maintain the structure for the program. The structure for 90 minutes looks something like this. We will start with the presiding officer address, where we will set the ground rules for the entire meeting. Then we will have impromptu speech section for all the participants so that no child is left behind from this section. Then we will have the prepared speeches where they will come forward and deliver their speech as per the project. Then we will have educational session where we will talk about what to do in your next speech, particularly what is your project about and how to go about your project. Whether it's a topic as simple as writing a speech, I'll just give an example. How do you write a speech? You have to have an opening, a body, and a conclusion when you are sharing any thought. And writing a speech doesn't mean that it is only implementable only in the speeches, but also in our regular day-to-day talks. So you have to have a proper opening, body, conclusion that will be covered. What kind of openings are there? What kind of transitions can be there? Then what kind of conclusions you can have when you are preparing your speeches or your day-to-day talks, followed by the evaluation part where each speech that was delivered during the entire meeting will get evaluated in a particular format that we always follow. And then we will wrap up the session with a few queries from the students, from the participants, and then that's a wrap for the day. And we will have people who will be helping these students throughout the week in writing their speech whenever they want to connect with their mentors to write down their speech, to understand what the project is all about. That weekly support is going to be there as well from mentors. So that's what the structure is like.
Thank you, Nancy. Any more questions? You can always reach out to us via the WhatsApp. After you see the deck, that will have more details or written details that you can refer to.
One question, Nancy, there was from another parent was, my child is introvert. Will they still get a chance to speak?
Yes. So it's not about whether they will get a chance to speak, because whether your child is an introvert or a shy or an extrovert, they will get equal time to speak. In table topics, it's 1 to 2 minutes, and in prepared speeches, 3 to 5 minutes. We will tweak the speech duration a little because we are talking about smaller kids, not the adults. So the speech duration might differ, but it will be standard for all. Whether your child speaks a lot or the child speaks very less, the timing will remain same for each one so that they know how to be concise even if they speak a lot, or how to speak up till a particular point if you speak less. So both the aspects will be covered in the speeches and everyone will be given equal opportunity. And in case someone is very shy and not able to frame the speech, throughout the week, mentoring support is there to take care of that part. I hope that answers your question.
Oh, more than. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you all. Please feel free to reach out for any more questions on the WhatsApp. We'll be happy to answer. The program starts on November 2nd. For the rollout offer, it will be 15,000 for 18 weeks. All those details will be there in the deck and the registration form. We request you to complete it in the next 3 days if you intend to join or enroll your kids in the program. Thank you all, and thank you, Nancy, and thank you, Navdeep ma'am, for taking this.